Hey, Shalom, brother, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harachakodash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone to rule well and teach well. It's brother Hawashai Zion. I just want to do this really quick video, man, correction on confusion and a slight on my part when I conflicted two different scriptures. So I want to go into in the previous video, I just took it down altogether because it's the negativity, man, on the scripture, really ultimately with the correction of Alazar. I don't even want to deal with that, to be honest, man. But anyways, let's go with this. This is what we were speaking about. Revelation 18 and verse number 2. It says, "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird." Okay, so I was conflating 2 with 3. Okay, with the wine being the philosophies and all the things that America represents, and I conflated it, and that's wrong. So ultimately, verse 2 in specific, and it would correlate with scripture here, Isaiah 13 and 20. Okay, so it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. So that's talking about after the destruction of America, okay? When I made the reference to the spirits and the foul spirits containing America, okay, that would be in Revelation, the 18th chapter, and in the 3rd verse. In regards to this, it says, for all nations, let me go back. For all nations have drunken of wine of the wrath of her fornication, and that wine being the philosophies, okay? So all across the globe, America has ultimately perpetuated her filth and her nasty ways upon the earth, and everybody has pretty much partook in it, okay, or partaken in it, okay. As you look at the cross references, Revelation 18 and 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Yeah, they're going to lament ultimately because they were making money off of America. And this is the place where they could pretty much pitch their tent, as the scripture said, where they can anchor down with their evil philosophies and pretty much, not miss a beat with America, because America ultimately allows these things to partake, to pretty much keep going, man, to perpetuate. Okay, so I just wanted to make the correction. Okay, Jeremiah 51 and 7. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad and right. And ultimately, so yeah, they're drunken with what? Their philosophies. They're not drunken with actual wine. They're drunken with the philosophies. It makes them mad. Okay, take a look at this. Prideful. Okay, this is the word for madness or mad.
Strong's H 1984. Halal. Halal.
Halal. Okay. So it says Strong's definition, primitive root, to be clear of sound, but usually a color. It says shine, hence to make, to show, to boast, clamorously foolish, Okay? So I made them to ultimately be foolish. Boast, celebrate, commend, fool, glory. Okay, feign, self mad against. Okay, renowned. So again, Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. Okay, so ultimately, yeah, this place is done. This place called America is going to be done. So I just want to make that correction video again. You can't conflate verse 2 with 3. Okay. Revelation 2, 18, Salaki, my brothers. Revelation 18:2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great, which is America, is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Okay, and again, that going back to the actual habitation of actual creatures. Okay, verse 3 is about the philosophies, not 2. Revelation 3, for all, 18:3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Okay? So that's that, my brothers. I just want to keep this short and sweet, straight to the point, and not conflate 2 with 3. Okay? All right, with that, all praises and glory, honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Arachakodash. Shalom unto the hopeful elect. Shalom, brothers.